Hey everyone, Chris the Darktoylord here. Thank you very much for swinging by. Today we'll be taking a look at this Son of Zorn action figure by Funko. Now for those of you who are not familiar with the Son of Zorn TV show, it was very short-lived. It didn't even make it a full season. I think about 13 episodes before it was canceled by Fox. It was a combination of live action as well as a cartoon. So Zorn is this barbarian type character who travels to the real world from Zetheria is where he's from. Travels to the real world because he has a child with a real life woman, and his son is, if memory serves me correctly, a Legulon. He's a teenager and he's moving to the real world to be with his son. So that's the basic idea of the television show. This particular figure is the warrior figure of Zorn. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. It's very similar style, as you can see, to the He-Man Masters of the Universe line. Spin around to the back, you see the other figures that are available. So here's clips from the show, and then Zorn Warrior right here, Zorn with Mighty Sword, and then this is Zorn gets a daytime job in an office. So this is Zorn in his office attire. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up and we'll take a closer look at the action figure. So here's Zorn. He came packaged with his sword right here. We're going to take a quick measurement on his height. And it looks like he is about 6 inches tall. So he does have his sword. It's kind of a rigid plastic. Not that sharp, so there's a little bit of a tip to it, but it's not that sharp that you're really going to hurt yourself. He has this strap around his chest that is not glued on, so it's a strap you can take off. There's a little clip right here, but also it has the holder for the sword, so you can go inside the sword right there in his back. And in regards to articulation, so his head can go side to side, his arms can spin all the way around. His waist can spin too. One thing that I was a little disappointed with, since this is so similar to a He-Man figure, almost like you're paying homage to He-Man, I was kind of expecting maybe that spring action in the waist, but he doesn't have that. His legs are on ball joints, and that's pretty much it for articulation. In regards to the sculpt of the toy, again, you can see this is very He-Man-esque. One thing, if you've never seen the show, it's hilarious because he's this real warrior type, man's man, but then he's balding. It's kind of funny. So there's that. Let's for a quick comparison, we're gonna bring in. I do have a He-Man figure here. It's a Battle Armor He-Man. I can remember the name. So this is he's a little more beat up, but this is basically side-by-side comparison. Zorn with He-Man, so you can definitely see, although not exact duplicates of He-Man, brand new sculpts, definitely very, very close. So this figure, Zorn figures, are definitely an homage to the He-Man toy line. So there you have it, Zorn from the Son of Zorn figure line, and I picked this one up on Amazon. Cost me about $11. I've also seen them at Target for the same price. I have had somebody told me that Targets in their area are starting to clearance them for $5 each. So if you're looking for a deal, check your local Target, see if they're $5. I think myself, I'm going to grab a couple more if I can find them for $5, just to have them on hand, because this is going to be one of those very obscure toy lines that one of two things can happen later on. Either they'll turn out to be worth a nice chunk of change, or they'll be completely useless. If they turn out to be useless, that's fine, because if I get them for $5, no harm, no foul. Anyhow, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for stopping by. The usual applies. Comment, like, subscribe. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.